Good evening, everyone. It's truly a privilege to be here today, standing before a group of people who are undoubtedly filled with the potential to achieve greatness. Life, as we know it, is not a straight path. It is full of twists and turns, moments of triumph and setbacks, and sometimes it can feel like the weight of the world is resting on your shoulders. But that's what makes it beautiful. The journey, with all its ups and downs, is where we find the opportunities to grow, learn, and ultimately become the people we are meant to be. You see, motivation is not just about a fleeting burst of energy or enthusiasm. It's not that moment when you hear an inspiring quote or watch an uplifting video and suddenly feel like you can conquer the world. While those things certainly help to ignite the fire within, true motivation runs deeper. It is a force that drives you forward even when the going gets tough, when you feel like giving up, and when the obstacles seem insurmountable. It's that inner voice that whispers, keep going, even when everything around you is telling you to stop. But let me tell you something, motivation doesn't always come easy. There will be days when you wake up and you just don't feel like doing anything. You'll face challenges that shake your confidence, and sometimes it might seem like the path you're on is leading you nowhere. And that's okay, it's normal to feel like that from time to time. What's important is what you do in those moments of doubt. Do you allow yourself to succumb to the negativity, or do you dig deep within yourself and find the strength to keep moving forward? One of the most powerful lessons I've learned is that motivation often follows action, not the other way around. We tend to think that we need to feel motivated before we can start something, but the truth is, once you take that first step, the momentum builds, and before you know it, you're already halfway up the mountain. Don't wait for the perfect moment or the right amount of motivation to get started. Start now, where you are with what you have, and let the journey inspire you as you go. Now, you might be thinking, that all sounds great, but how do I stay motivated when life gets hard? The answer lies in understanding your why. Is the reason you get up in the morning, the purpose that fuels your ambition, and the passion that drives you to keep going, even when the odds are stacked against you. When you have a clear understanding of why you are doing something, it becomes much easier to push through the tough times. Whether your why is to provide for your family, to create a better future for yourself, or to make a difference in the world, that purpose will be your anchor when the storms of life come your way. But finding your why is only half the battle. Once you've identified it, you need to protect it. Surround yourself with people who believe in you, who support your dreams, and who will hold you accountable when you start to doubt yourself. The people you choose to keep in your circle can either lift you up or pull you down, so be mindful of who you allow into your life. Seek out those who inspire you, who challenge you to be better, and who will remind you of your potential when you lose sight of it. Another important aspect of staying motivated is setting realistic and attainable goals. It's easy to feel overwhelmed when you have big dreams, but the key to achieving them is breaking them down into smaller, manageable steps. Each time you accomplish one of those smaller goals, it gives you a sense of achievement and propels you to move forward toward the bigger picture. Success, after all, is a series of small victories. I want to take a moment to acknowledge something that is often overlooked in discussions about motivation: failure. Failure is not the opposite of success, it is a part of success. Every person who has ever achieved anything great has failed at some point. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't is not the absence of failure, but how they respond to it. Failure is not a sign that you're on the wrong path. It's an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to come back stronger. So when you fail, and at some point you will, don't be discouraged. Embrace it as a necessary part of the process. As we talk about motivation, I also want to emphasize the importance of self-compassion. We live in a world that glorifies hustle culture, where we're constantly told that we need to be grinding, pushing, and striving for more. While hard work is undeniably important, it's equally important to take care of yourself. You cannot pour from an empty cup. Rest when you need to, and don't be too hard on yourself when things don't go as planned. Self-compassion is not a weakness, it's a strength. It allows you to recharge, to reflect, and to come back with even more determination. Motivation is also about consistency. Anyone can be motivated for a day, a week, or even a month. But true success comes from showing up every day, even when you don't feel like it. It's about putting in the work, day in and day out, regardless of how motivated you feel in the moment. Discipline, in many ways, is more important than motivation. Discipline is what keeps you going when the initial excitement wears off, and it's what helps you stay focused on your long-term goals. I want to leave you with this thought: you are capable of far more than you can imagine. The only limits that exist are the ones you place on yourself. Life will throw challenges your way, and there will be moments when you doubt your ability to succeed. But in those moments, remember this: the road to success is not a straight line, and it's not always easy. But with determination, resilience, and an unwavering belief in yourself, you can achieve anything you set your mind to. Stay focused on your why, take consistent action, surround yourself with positivity, and never give up. Knowing your why is crucial for sustaining long-term motivation because it gives purpose and direction to your actions. Your why is the core reason behind what you do, the underlying purpose that drives you forward, especially when times get tough. Without a clear understanding of why you're pursuing a goal, it's easy to lose focus, get discouraged, or give up when faced with obstacles. However, when you are deeply connected to your purpose, you can push through challenges and remain committed, even when motivation fades. Your why can be personal, professional, or tied to a larger cause. It could be a desire to provide a better life for your family, achieve financial independence, or make a positive impact on your community. Whatever it is, having a strong why acts as a guiding light. It not only helps you stay on track, but also reminds you of the importance of your efforts. It fuels passion and persistence, which are key ingredients for success. Moreover, knowing your why enables you to prioritize your actions and decisions. When you understand the purpose behind your goals, it becomes easier to say no to distractions and focus on what truly matters. It also gives you a sense of fulfillment because you're not just chasing empty achievements, but rather working towards something meaningful. In the long run, your why serves as your anchor. It keeps you grounded when life gets overwhelming and renews your energy when you're feeling drained. By aligning your actions with your core purpose, you ensure that your motivation is not temporary, but a lasting force that carries you forward. Surrounding yourself with supportive people is one of the most important factors for maintaining motivation and achieving success. The people you choose to have in your life can either uplift you or drain your energy. When you're surrounded by those who believe in your abilities, offer encouragement, and hold you accountable, you're more likely to stay focused and driven toward your goals. Supportive people provide positive reinforcement when you need it most. They remind you of your strengths when you're doubting yourself and offer advice or guidance when you feel stuck. These individuals inspire confidence, helping you see possibilities rather than obstacles. Whether it's family, friends, mentors, or colleagues, their encouragement can make all the difference in how you respond to challenges. Moreover, a supportive network helps you maintain perspective. During difficult times, it's easy to lose sight of the bigger picture or feel isolated in your struggles. Having people around who understand your journey and share your vision provides emotional stability. They can give you a reality check when needed or simply lend a listening ear, which can be incredibly motivating and reassuring. Another key advantage of being around supportive people is accountability. When you have others who are invested in your success, you're less likely to give up or procrastinate. They can help you stay disciplined, ensuring you follow through on your commitments and push beyond your comfort zone. Ultimately, no one achieves success alone. By surrounding yourself with people who lift you up, offer constructive feedback, and celebrate your wins, you create a positive environment where motivation can thrive and your potential can be fully realized. Setting realistic and attainable goals is essential for sustained motivation and long-term success. When you break down your dreams into manageable steps, you create a clear path forward, making it easier to track progress and maintain focus. Unrealistic goals, on the other hand, can lead to frustration, burnout, and eventually giving up because the task feels overwhelming or impossible to achieve. Realistic goals are grounded in your current abilities, resources, and time. They push you to grow but remain achievable within your current circumstances. By setting such goals, you set yourself up for consistent progress, which reinforces motivation and builds momentum. Achieving smaller, manageable milestones gives you a sense of accomplishment, boosting your confidence and propelling you toward the next step. Attainable goals also help you stay organized and avoid unnecessary stress. When you know what you're working toward and the steps required to get there, it becomes easier to prioritize tasks and stay focused. Instead of feeling overwhelmed by the enormity of a larger goal, you can concentrate on the smaller actions you need to take today. This reduces procrastination and keeps you productive. Another benefit of setting attainable goals is that they allow for flexibility. Life is unpredictable, and having realistic goals enables you to adjust your plans as needed without feeling defeated. You can reassess and modify your approach while still staying on track. In essence, setting realistic and attainable goals helps you build a sustainable rhythm of progress. It encourages persistence, provides a clear direction, and ensures that each step forward is both rewarding and motivating. This steady approach ultimately leads to greater success and satisfaction. Failure is an inevitable and essential part of the path to success. Many of the world's most accomplished individuals have experienced setbacks and failures on their journey. Rather than viewing failure as a sign of defeat, it should be seen as a stepping stone that helps you grow, learn, and move closer to your goals. When you understand that failure is not the opposite of success but a part of it, your perspective shifts and you become more resilient. Failure provides valuable lessons that success often cannot. When things don't go as planned, it forces you to reflect on what went wrong and identify areas for improvement. These insights can help you refine your strategies, develop new skills, and become more adaptable in the face of future challenges. In this way, failure becomes a powerful teacher, guiding you to better decision-making and stronger approaches moving forward. Moreover, experiencing failure builds character and mental toughness. It teaches you persistence, discipline, and the importance of getting back up after a fall. Every time you fail and choose to try again, you strengthen your resilience, which is crucial for long-term success. People who embrace failure as part of the process tend to be more creative, open to taking risks, and less afraid of venturing outside their comfort zones. This mindset allows for continuous growth and exploration. It's also important to recognize that failure is often temporary. A single setback does not define your entire journey. Many breakthroughs and triumphs come after multiple failed attempts. The key is to view failure as a detour, not a dead end. By learning from it, adapting and persevering, you build the foundation for eventual success. Ultimately, failure is not something to fear, but something to embrace. It's a natural part of the path that leads to achievement, innovation, and personal growth. Embracing self-compassion and rest is critical for sustaining motivation and overall well-being. In a culture that often glorifies constant hustle and productivity, it's easy to overlook the importance of taking care of yourself. However, neglecting rest and self-compassion can lead to burnout, stress, and a diminished ability to stay motivated and perform at your best. By incorporating both into your routine, you can maintain a healthy balance that fosters long-term success. Self-compassion means treating yourself with kindness, understanding, and patience, especially when things don't go as planned. It involves acknowledging your imperfections and challenges without being overly critical or harsh. Rather than beating yourself up for mistakes or setbacks, self-compassion allows you to reflect, learn, and move forward with a positive mindset. This emotional resilience is key to maintaining motivation because it helps you recover quickly from disappointments and prevents negative self-talk from derailing your progress. Rest, on the other hand, is not a luxury but a necessity for both mental and physical health. Rest allows your body to recharge and your mind to reset, ensuring that you have the energy and clarity needed to tackle your goals. Without adequate rest, it becomes difficult to stay focused, productive, and creative. Regular breaks, proper sleep, and downtime help improve cognitive function, boost your mood, and reduce stress, all of which are essential for maintaining sustained motivation and peak performance. By embracing self-compassion, you give yourself the space to grow without fear of failure or the pressure of perfectionism. And by prioritizing rest, you ensure that you're operating at your full potential. Together, these practices create a foundation of balance, resilience, and well-being, enabling you to pursue your goals with energy, focus, and a healthy mindset. Consistency and discipline are crucial ingredients for achieving long-term success. While motivation can spark action, it is often fleeting, especially when faced with challenges or when the initial excitement fades. This is where consistency and discipline come into play. They help you stay committed to your goals, even when you don't feel particularly motivated. Together, they ensure steady progress and prevent stagnation. Consistency means showing up and putting in the effort regularly, no matter how small the steps may seem. It's about making incremental progress each day, week, or month, which eventually compounds over time. Consistent effort builds momentum, and over time, small actions lead to significant results. Even on days when you feel unmotivated or tired, sticking to your routine keeps you moving forward. Success is rarely the result of one grand act. Instead, it comes from consistent dedication to a process. Discipline, on the other hand, is the internal drive that pushes you to stay on track, especially when temptations or distractions arise. It's the ability to follow through on your commitments, regardless of how you feel in the moment. Discipline helps you build habits, prioritize tasks, and maintain focus on your long-term goals. Unlike motivation, which can wane, discipline remains a steady force that enables you to stick to your plans and push through challenges. It requires self-control and a willingness to do what's necessary, even when it's uncomfortable or difficult. Together, consistency and discipline form the backbone of any successful endeavor. They keep you moving forward when enthusiasm fades and ensure that your efforts are sustained over the long term. With consistency, you create a reliable routine, and with discipline, you maintain the perseverance to stick with it, even when the road gets tough. This combination is what separates those who achieve lasting success from those who give up too soon. You are capable of more than you realize. Often we limit ourselves by underestimating our potential or allowing fear and doubt to cloud our vision of what we can achieve. It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking that we're not smart enough, strong enough, or talented enough to reach our goals. But the truth is, you possess untapped abilities and inner strength that can only be discovered by pushing beyond your comfort zone. One of the biggest barriers to realizing your full potential is self-doubt. We often compare ourselves to others or hold ourselves to impossibly high standards, thinking that success is only for the exceptionally talented or fortunate. But success is not about perfection, it's about perseverance, resilience, and the willingness to grow. You don't need to be extraordinary to achieve great things, you just need to believe in yourself and take consistent action toward your goals. It's important to challenge the limiting beliefs that hold you back. Every time you step out of your comfort zone and try something new, you expand your capabilities. Whether you succeed or fail, you're growing, learning, and becoming more resilient. Over time, these small challenges build confidence and show you that you're capable of far more than you initially thought. Growth happens when you push yourself to do things you once thought were impossible. Moreover, you don't have to know the entire path ahead to start. Often the first step is the hardest, but once you take it, you discover new strengths and possibilities along the way. As you face and overcome challenges, you build the confidence and skills needed to reach even higher. Remember, your potential is not fixed. By believing in your abilities, embracing challenges, and continuously pushing forward, you will discover that you are capable of achieving far more than you ever imagined. As we come to the end of this journey together, I want to remind you of the incredible potential that lies within each and every one of you. Today, we've explored the vital elements that contribute to motivation, resilience, and success. Remember, motivation is not just a fleeting feeling, it's a deep-rooted drive that propels you forward. Knowing your why gives you purpose and direction, while surrounding yourself with supportive people fosters an environment where you can thrive. Setting realistic and attainable goals ensures that you can make consistent progress without feeling overwhelmed. Embracing failure as a part of the journey allows you to learn and grow, transforming setbacks into stepping stones. Meanwhile, self-compassion and rest are essential for maintaining your well-being, enabling you to recharge and reflect on your path. Consistency and discipline will be your steadfast companions, guiding you through the challenges and keeping you aligned with your goals. Finally, never forget that you are capable of more than you realize. The only limits that exist are those you impose on yourself. Life is full of possibilities, and the journey ahead is yours to shape. Embrace the challenges, celebrate your victories no matter how small, and always believe in your potential. As you leave here today, carry these insights with you. Let them inspire you to take action, remain resilient, and pursue your dreams with unwavering determination. You have the power to create the life you desire, and I believe in each of you. Thank you for being here today, and I wish you all the best on your journey ahead.